Alright, everybody, welcome to episode number 4, take 3, Brittany.
Let's explain why this is take 3.
This is take number 3 because of my inappropriate language in take 1, and take 2, I insulted iTunes in a way that was not professional. So, we're trying take 3, I'll do better, I promise.
So, we already had about, I would say, 35-40 minutes into take 1.
Maybe 30 minutes.
At least 30 minutes into take 1 until Dalton made some very unsavory comments.
Some things that might not be good to keep on a podcast that is pretty public.
Some things that actually made me question your whole...
It only gets darker. Yeah, this is episode number 4. The last one was episode number 3. Because of the whole 0.5, 1, whatever. So this is episode number 4. And we're going to keep moving forward in a proper manner. So we're going to go around the room again. And just, let's check on everybody.
Let's check on you first.
Yeah.
Because you're the one having issues.
Hey. We're not pointing fingers. I was just trying to get all loosey and talk about some stuff, and the language came out, and here we are, taking number take 3, yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and pass this torch. Austin, yeah, how's your week been going?
It's been going pretty good.
You got a new car?
I did get a new car.
Yeah.
I got a 2017 Ford Focus ST. So far it's been...
ST stands for slow turd. If you didn't know. Now you know. Alina, how's the week been going?
The week's been going good. Just been at work.
Staying
nothing
busy.
too crazy.
Good. Brittany, how's the day been going? Or week, sorry. Yeah.
My week was good. And,
Whoa, keep that same energy as before.
Yeah. Guess I have to stay consistent.
She changed her shit up from last take.
Listen, you told me I was too negative, okay? So here I am. So, anyways, my week was a little challenging, but it was good. But I got to hang out with my mother-in-law today, all day. And shout out to her because she is just super funny and she's very savage and it's just hilarious hanging out with her all day. So I always appreciate all the time I get to spend with her.
And happy Mother's Day for everybody out there who is a mom. So, babe, I need you to... Oh, yeah, we are joined by the lovely Brittany Tram and...
Alina Pabone, my lovely girlfriend.
Oh, there you go. Say shout out. You want to tell the story about your plants and how that conversation went earlier?
Okay, so Dalton and I were talking about hobbies the other day, and, he really likes spending time working on his bike, and, I decided I wanted to pick up a hobby of maybe planting flowers and seeing if I can keep them alive. It's going to be a fun game I'm going to play. And in the past, my track record isn't very well because I received succulents for my birthday last year, and I was
like cactus shits that you need an ice cube once a week to feed and keep alive, and they're dead.
Well,
I feel like you shouldn't feed plants ice cold water.
I think that's a predicament that I was in. I think that's why my little plants were dying.
That's what it was.
And it probably the neglect from the
water
no
helps
ice
keep
cubes.
them grow.
What about the sunlight factor? I noticed you had them in the corner.
Yeah, we water them when we come once a week.
So they're the people keeping our plants alive. There's now plants outside. Go ahead and water those.
I wouldn't really say alive. I would say right on the verge of life and death.
Yes, of course. Of course.
Tonight I found out how great my friends are and how they water my plants for me.
We're basically just keeping them in a steady coma.
I mean, but half of them are already gone. I think they're past
life
their
support?
limits.
They're on life support, but we just need to pull the plug, honestly.
Oh my gosh, don't say that!
We'll replant them.
I should plant them outside.
Yeah,
So anyways, I went to Lowe's by myself, bought these plants, planted them by myself, put mulch by them, I watered them, and I'm really gonna just see how long I can keep them alive. So
it's a game we play. How long can you stay alive?
Wait, what was that plant store we went to?
$7.
No, Knollwood
Garden
Center.
You should go. It's crazy.
They have some good stuff there.
It is super crazy.
It's super crazy.
Alright, Alina.
Yeah.
Girls' day. We can go look at some
Any
plants.
day.
Do you have a lot of plants? Though,
I
don't
do.
You?
I have 5 plants in my room.
We're not getting any more plants.
Yes.
I feel like I have more plants.
If you have more than 6 plants, get a fucking dog.
He has dogs too.
Okay, well,
one of those plants is yours though.
Yeah, but his plants are outside. My plants are in my room.
I don't have inside.
No, I don't want that.
Well, plants help refresh.
They clean your
air.
They clean your air.
Well, yeah, that's usually how.
If you
works.
keep them watered.
If they're alive.
Minor details.
Yeah, dead, live, whatever. Okay.
Stay alive.
No. Next. iPhone versus Android. We'll cover this.
All right.
Take 2. Pretty much the conclusion came to be Android suck.
That was not the conclusion. I had
the one Android owner is very upset right now.
I had a list of why.
Okay,
let's refresh.
Let's refresh. Give me the list of why.
Brittany.
Oh yeah, what phones do you guys have?
Oh, correct.
So I have an iPhone 6.
I have an iPhone 8.
And I have a 10. Brittany, how long have you had iPhones for?
Well,
maybe like a few years.
Yeah.
I've had one since the iPhone 4 came out.
So, what year do you think?
Have you had all of them, since then?
Yeah. I had the 4, a 6, and an 8.
7.
8. Did I? I didn't have a 7, did I?
Yes, you did.
Do you feel like they're changing or getting better?
Bigger, yes. Bigger memory. It's nice.
I've had I started out with the 3. I've had the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had the 8 as a work phone, and then I have the 10 now. So I've had.
He's a spoiled white boy.
Yep, you've had your third 10.
Oh yeah, this is my third 10.
At least I don't have an Apple Watch 2.
I've been actually wanting to get one.
I want one, but you gotta add it to the plan.
No, you don't have to. You can just get it as like how Fitbits are, where they just connect.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll
He has a Fitbit.
Yeah, but it gave me like a rash on my wrist.
Fitbits burn you.
Yeah, it gave me like this really fucked up rash.
But I told
him if you get sweaty on your arm, you're supposed to clean it.
Yeah.
It's something. I looked it up. Apparently, it's really common. It's like something in the metal that they use on the back for the. It's something the glue they use on the band. It reacts with your skin.
Why don't you put a Band-Aid on? Call it a day.
A Band-Aid?
A Band-Aid?
You gotta put a Band-Aid on your skin and then put your watch on it, so that way that...
Wear a Band-Aid every time you wear that thing? I know they can't see my face, but it's definitely confused. No. Let's go Apple Watch.
Okay.
A Band-Aid? You're gonna put a Band-Aid on every day to wear a watch?
Sir.
Ma'am.
If you are trying to save money...
Fuck that! Buy a new watch. Sell that piece of shit.
Apparently, I'm in a room full of ballers who just throw money out for whatever.
You do have the shittiest phone here.
You also make the most out of anybody here.
True.
And you're calling everybody else a baller.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Yeah.
I got some...
She's humble.
I am.
I do.
I was about to say.
Alright, so iPhones...
Suck.
User friendly. Shut up.
The camera.
Camera's great. Great pictures.
Best camera.
Definitely.
The sharing capabilities.
iMessage, quicker, better. The apps are pretty easy and user friendly.
The AirDrop is super convenient.
AirDrop is super convenient.
That is nice.
Overall,
AirPods.
They're so fucking amazing.
Yeah, I use mine every single day.
Oh yeah, same. They are fucking great. So overall,
we're both on our second pair.
Dude, I know. I've sent mine through the fucking washer twice.
I just lost mine.
And they quit holding the charge. Fucking sweets. But overall, amazing. I like iPhones. I've always liked iPhones. All right,
Alina, let's hear the pros of Android again.
Give me what the other people use.
I've had an iPhone, so it's not like I've never...
You only had... How long did you have it, though?
For 2 years.
Oh, I didn't know you had it for that long.
Yeah, I got it...
Which one?
Was it a 5?
Gosh, I don't know. It was our senior year of high school.
So like a 5?
Maybe a 6, I feel like. And then I had it... Maybe. I honestly don't know.
Okay.
And then I got rid of it because I dropped it in an elevator and the whole screen completely shattered.
Okay, sounds like a you problem. Not the phone problem, but okay. Sure.
I don't know, I just feel like I don't like with the new phones that they don't have, you can't charge it and listen
yeah,
to
but
music
if
at the
you got
same
AirPods,
time.
you can.
But I don't like AirPods.
Why?
Because
it's like
I
a headphone
will lose
without the
them.
fucking wires. They make wires you can tie it to the AirPods.
That's the dumbest.
Okay, I feel like
ever.
with how much money you spend to get all the stuff for iPhones is not worth it. Like, it's not more convenient.
AirPods are fucking awesome. And it's definitely convenient. Phone calls, everything. I can double tap the right to skip.
You
Double tap left to
can't
pause.
pick up your
I don't
phone
ever
and
do that.
answer it. Like, that's too much effort. Like, I feel like...
Look who we're talking to.
Cousins. Who the fuck picks up a phone
And as far
to
as
answer?
user-friendly, I'm sorry, Androids are too advanced for you to comprehend how to use them.
Damn! Every iPhone user is stupid now.
I'm just saying, you
Hey,
said one
I'm
of the
saying
points
it's
was that
easier to use.
this
I'm
isn't
not,
hard. This isn't...
I'm not
this
saying
isn't
it's hard,
difficult.
but I'm saying this is easier.
I do have to say, when I go running, I really like using AirPods because you don't have the
I don't run.
slack of the
Okay,
headphones.
you know what?
plugged
But
into
wait,
your
at
phone.
the same time though.
I know you don't run.
Wow. Shots fired today.
I don't see why AirPods wouldn't work for anything else though. They're just Bluetooth headphones. Like
True.
you
I have
should,
Bluetooth headphones.
you should be able to use
Okay,
AirPods with anything.
Do you have your AirPods?
I don't have them.
Uh-huh.
There's no reason why they shouldn't work though. That's just
True.
I'm sure like the other stuff wouldn't work, but just as headphones they should work fine.
It's
Yeah.
very true.
I've never had an Android though. Have you?
I have.
Have you?
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah. I had like a Motorola one.
Okay, we're not talking
No.
like...
It's like the one Mom had from work, the Commando one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
doesn't
touchscreen
count.
and everything. Yeah,
that
no.
was like 2000 and...
It was older, but
7.
it's an Android.
Yeah,
It's
we're
same-
talking now though.
I think that's
Okay.
when I got my first cell phone. Was
When the
2007.
fuck am I gonna buy it? Yeah, let me buy an Android to keep with my iPhone. No.
Alright, dude.
Do you have to say that Apple, they make all their products only exclusive to Apple things?
They've admitted to
Whereas-
slowing shit down
Yes.
after when they make new ones. They
Yeah.
do fuck up.
I just
that
feel like
aspect.
you can customize Androids.
You
way
can. You have
more
a,
than
you have a lot
iPhone.
more settings in that, which is nice.
The only thing I will say that iPhone has that I can't have are cooler, like, phone cases. Like, some things are like
Oh,
iPhone
shit.
only.
Forgot to mention live photos.
Oh, and FaceTime.
FaceTime's
I
good.
can FaceTime. Like, I can...
Oh.
It's not really
I mean,
FaceTime.
how?
It's not
Are
cool.
you talking about like Skype or something?
No one uses Skype.
What
Yeah,
what
that's
does Android use?
I mean, you can use any app. Like, I use the WhatsApp.
Oh, no. FaceTime's like a iPhone thing. Psh, get out of here. Shit. What was the other thing I was saying, though?
Live photos?
Live photos. Those are fucking awesome.
And I feel like the battery on mine lasts
Probably
way
does.
longer.
Yeah, the
like
battery...
even with
Without a
your
doubt.
phone is newer than my phone, and my battery lasts way longer.
Yeah, mine...
Yeah.
I have to
But
use
also,
it.
Bluetooth
Well,
drains your battery.
How
I
much
have to
games
use
does
the
he
ju-
play versus you throughout the day?
I play more games than him.
I don't play any games on my phone.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to get a juice pack for my phone.
The fuck?
Yeah, like my phone will be basically dead by like probably 1 or 2
What, do you
o'clock.
keep Bluetooth and Wi-Fi on all day?
That's
or
what I'm
something?
saying. Is like when you
I
Bluetooth
turn
your
that shit
car to your
off.
car, when you Bluetooth to your
That shouldn't
headphones.
Yeah.
drain your battery.
Bluetooth
It does. It does.
If
It
you
does.
leave Bluetooth on,
Like
it
that.
searches.
I know,
Like,
but that shouldn't drain your battery that
It
bad.
does. It really does.
Okay, I turned that shit off and mine apparently lasts longer than yours.
Well, I'll try it.
La-di-da.
I do have to say, Samsung just came out with their Samsung Watch, and my sister has a like a Samsung Galaxy or something like that, and it's actually really cool. It's the equivalent of an iPhone or an iWatch, but it has a lot of different capabilities and things like that. But what I thought was cool is that it is friendly to iPhones, and you can use it for both.
See, that's what I feel like. You can use Android stuff for anything, but like
And then you
iPhone's
can use
very...
you can probably use AirPods on Android.
You think so?
It's Bluetooth, like
Yeah,
you said.
test that theory
Yeah,
out.
we're gonna try that out. All right, let's go back to the Ohio State table. Make sure we tell that right. And
I'll let you start off this time.
fuck, dude, you had a better start. Pretty much, we used to go to Bengals games. Right when Austin got back from the military, we all went. It was my two brothers, our friend, and us, and we took an Ohio State table down because we cook food when we tailgate. And Matt is one of our friends that cooks really good food there. We always have a good time with when we go down. And on the way back, we were all drunk as shit. But one of my brothers was a little drunker than the other. The oldest one was driving. The other one was supposed to be strapping down the Ohio State table. And when he strapped it to the roof of this vehicle, it wasn't really tight. So we were driving down the road on the highway, like a 5-lane highway. And I don't want to say names. My middle brother mooned out the window to one of our friends driving by that we were tailgating with, and didn't pull his pants all the way back up.
No, he didn't pull them up at all.
Yeah, they were
still
around pretty far down.
And he just sat back in the seat and then fell asleep.
Did he not realize, or he was so drunk that he didn't even...
I don't know.
I think he was so drunk he didn't realize, but also just didn't care and immediately
he hopped
fell
back.
asleep.
He sat back down, and the Ohio State was flapping on the top of the roof.
As we're driving down the highway, going
what the hell?
75.
Next thing you know, it slaps the side of the car, and then it flies off.
The table does?
Yes.
Oh
and this
God.
is right when we left Cincinnati, so it's like a 5-lane highway.
It's bad. And then we pull over, Joey opens the door and falls out and hits the meat. Oh, fuck, I said Joey. Oh, well. I don't care at this point. He falls out and hits the median and just lays into it.
Oh, I remember he like bashed his head on it. Like it was one of those huge, tall
concrete
cinder block or like the concrete barriers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he attempted to take one step out
and took an L right into that thing.
Yeah.
And so we finally got him back up in the car. I think we kind of left shit there and left.
Yeah, the table flew off and was on the road.
No, it separated. The metal frame for the legs separated from the plastic.
Yeah. And then it bashed the side
fuck that car.
of the truck. And put that dent in the side.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, it's already fucked, so we might as well just skirt out of here.
Yeah. So we left, and then Joey's friend that he brought to that game, which I don't even know his fucking name, but the whole ride back, Joey.
Everybody was asleep except for this dude.
Everybody. And then
wait, how
except
did you guys
Rod
know
driving.
Then? If you were asleep?
He ended up waking us all up.
Yeah, Rod was driving, and this guy's like, Joey. And Rod's like, what do you want? He's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Rod's like, we'll be home in like 10 minutes. We were like 35 minutes away. So that was a false ass statement.
He's like, I don't even know if I can wait 10 minutes. He's like, it might be less than 10.
Yeah, just
and
fucking lied to
He knew exactly what we were at.
Lied right to this dude. And then after a few hundred Joeys, he started going, aw, fuck. Aw, shit. Aw, fuck. And you're like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? Austin thought he had Tourette's. I really didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like, dude, how fucked up do you need to be to start talking like, oh, fuck, oh, shit. Like, settle down. Rod's like, what, dude? He's like, I gotta pee. Like, you're gonna have to wait. We'll be there in like 10 minutes. Just fucking straight lying to this motherfucker. I get it. We didn't know him that well, but fuck him. But then,
are they still friends?
I've
never
seen him.
Yeah, exactly. But, and then Austin's all the way in the back, and his dumbass plays to be asleep while he farts. And it gets all the way up to Rod, and Rod's like, who the fuck shit? Joey? And Joey's like, don't put that shit on me!
He's like belligerent drunk.
Don't put that shit on me! Yelling in this fucking car. The anger of getting blamed for a fart was too much to handle for young drunk Joey.
Young drunk Joey.
Young drunk Joey.
Young drunk Joey.
Young drunk
Joey. He was
Joey.
so drunk he turned Chinese.
It was a rough day for him. Kim Jong Joey had a really rough time. And I remember we got home.
Like, he would have fought over that accusation.
And we got home and he went to my mom like, you would not believe what they blamed me for?
He was like,
you tell them, boys, you making fun of Dude, she fucking defended him like she was fucking putting him up on her shoulder. Like, fucking, I got you, kiddo. And we were like, oh, what the fuck?
He was legit hurt over
He
that.
was so mad. But you can't, I love him to death, but you can't talk to him about it. He doesn't remember. He'll claim this or that, but he does not remember. But everybody else that went does, and it's so fucking funny. This is the first time I've publicly talked about it to the point where he might hear it. So that's great. He's going to love it.
I mean, it was that good, we still talk about it.
Oh, it's still referenced to this day.
2 years later.
Oh, yeah, it's great. Just fucking randomly when Joey goes by, like, Joey.
And it's so much better because he says he doesn't remember, so he has no idea what we're talking about.
It's fucking great. But then I remember Brittany said something in front of him, like, shh, shh, shh. We don't tell him about it. We just talk about it. He doesn't remember those times.
Well, now he knows.
Yeah. Now he's going to get the full scoop.
Yep.
You need to tell him to hit up that dude again.
Yo, fuck that dude. He was like an Eagles fan, too.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Dumbass. Alright. Now I think we're all caught back up. So good.
You've behaved so far.
I'm doing good.
You simmered a little bit.
I calmed down. I was like, yeah, okay. Don't get me started. So, we went to another Bengals game. And I had to take a poo. And the problem was where we were tailgating, there were a lot of shitty porta potties. And I was like, I don't want to go in those motherfuckers. These drunk cunts are pissing on that thing. Like, I don't want to play that game. Oh, sorry, does that word bother you? Fuck it. I'll roll with that one. That's a fun word to say. Isn't it? Like, it's just cunt.
Okay, stop. It hurts my ears.
It's just fun to say.
Alright,
Anyway, sorry. So, found out there's a market, like a little store or whatever, right down the road from where we're tailgating. And Matt or somebody told me, like, there's bathrooms in there. I was like, oh, cool. So Austin and I go check that place out, see if we need to buy anything, and then go to the bathroom real quick. We open their bathroom door, and there's 2 fucking urinals. That's it. I need to take a shit.
Oh.
And there are 2 fucking urinals.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. I'd never
Who
seen a
the fuck
bathroom
only
like
buys
that.
2 urinals?
It was legit just 2 urinals and 1 sink in this bathroom. I'd never seen
Was
that
there
before.
like no divider? It was literally just
Yeah,
2 urinals
just-
like facing
Well, no,
each other?
Just like right
next to each other. I think there was a little divider.
No,
between.
there was not.
Oh, no,
it was
no.
just 2 urinals just right there.
So, Austin pulled out A1 brother status and watched the door.
But the thing, well, okay, he wanted me to stand in front of the door in case anybody tried to come
It's
in.
a push and pull door.
Yeah,
like
but-
it went back
Yeah,
and
but
forth.
the thing was, it wasn't like somebody had to push open the door so I could just hold it closed from the inside. Someone had to pull it open from the outside. So there was no way of me stopping that. Like, if somebody would have pulled open the door to come in there, I would have been standing there like, and I was like, what am I going to say? Like, yeah,
It's
you're
closed
gonna,
for me.
yeah.
Well,
You're gonna have to wait.
My drunk self.
They're like, let's put shit in here.
My
2 urinals.
My drunk self shits in the urinal
Oh my gosh.
and gets cleaned up.
I was standing in front of the door, but I honestly the whole time didn't actually think he was gonna do it.
And I was like, we gotta go. We gotta go.
I was like, why? You didn't actually do it. He's like, yeah, I did. And I was like, oh my god. I was
Hey,
like,
you're drunk at a Bengals game. What are you gonna do? You've already boot scooting boogied up to that store, pinching off the turd already coming out. You gotta make do with what's happening.
I cannot believe you did that. And I cannot imagine being the first person to walk in there after
Hey,
that.
fuck that place for not having one damn toilet.
I bet you
in
the
men's
girls
ba-
one did.
Well, no shit, but like 2 urinals? What the
You
fuck?
could. I mean, if he was holding the door anyways, you could have just.
It
gone to
wasn't
the
really a
girls.
door he could hold.
Yeah, like I said, they
The door.
like it was a push open from the inside. So somebody coming in had to pull it open from the outside.
That's what it was.
So I just would have been standing there like,
Wait, so you
Halt.
were inside while he was. pooping
There was
in
a
there?
wall, like it was like a 90-degree wall between the door and then the
yeah,
the
and that's
urinals.
another thing. The bathroom was extremely small. It was probably the size of like.
So he definitely heard the.
It was the size of this room, if not smaller.
damn it. I can't.
What's the size of this bathroom? This room is not big at all.
Yeah, so, small bathroom.
Well, thank you for sharing your pooping.
You know what? You're welcome. For everybody listening, shit happens.
Literally.
Apparently in urinals.
Yeah. Alright, fuck that place. Buy a fucking toilet, you piece of shit.
I feel like that's not even allowed.
It shouldn't be. I had to take a shit, dude. I wrote that down as shitty situation. Dude, and that's something I want to talk about. What sports do you guys watch? Now that we're, maybe steering away from the shit side, maybe to the sports side?
The only thing that I watch, like, consistently is college football at this point. I watch other sports, but, like, I just kind of watch it to watch it. Like,
side note, I don't watch basketball at fucking all. I just think it's dumb. I don't like watching.
It's okay.
I don't like. It's boring to me to watch.
I have to really like the team to watch them.
Let me finish. Rod's dumbass got me into March Madness. That piece of shit won.
He wins every year.
That's what I've been hearing. So that bitch conned me.
I placed third.
I don't fucking care. I don't watch basketball. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I just picked a team.
I don't watch college basketball.
I don't fucking watch any basketball. I quit watching football because it's go Bengals. Maybe next year. Fucking every year. Same thing. Every fucking year. Well, do better.
Why don't you watch Ohio State?
I don't have basic.
I thought you did watch Ohio State.
I root for them if I watch football, but I just don't watch football. Watch UFC. I like seeing people get punched.
Oh yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, we watch UFC.
That's great to watch.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I had a buddy at work. His brother gets a bunch of fights, and we went to his house. And it's a cool setup. I talked to him more about going over there and doing that. That sounds pretty fun. He's a cool dude. He's like 30 at my work. It's fun. But UFC fights for sure. Fuck golf, honestly.
Well, you also have to think about, like, why don't you tell them what kind of sports you played growing up, though?
Okay, that's good. That's a good aspect. I played soccer, like rec leagues.
Oh yeah, we all played soccer.
Yeah.
Didn't you play soccer?
They didn't have a
homeschool
league.
Homeschool league.
Oh,
Burn!
dang.
That'd be cool if they did though.
What do you play with your fucking brother and sister?
Yeah.
Homeschool league.
We kick your ass.
So you played at Ankeny Fields in Beaver Creek, and I played that shit for as long as I can remember. And then I got Austin into it when we were friends.
We played together two years.
Yeah.
Once in elementary school and then once in high school.
In middle school. You think high school?
What year did you?
It was high school. It was our junior year.
Was it? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it was our junior.
I don't think it was junior.
Yes, it was.
Fuck.
We were that blue team, that light blue.
I don't think we were juniors in high school.
Yes, we were.
Yeah, you were, because that was the time that you picked me up.
Because we could both drive.
Okay.
I know you could drive.
Yeah, I could drive.
I think I was just not able to.
I drove you fucking everywhere because I had my license before you.
Well, yeah, because you're, what, 6 months older than me?
Something like that. But yeah, so soccer, pretty much most of my life.
I remember playing you in soccer, but I don't remember playing.
Yeah, I only got to play a few times, but yeah, I played a lot. And
what are you
then,
talking about? We played the same.
2 to 3 years out of how many years I've played is a few times.
Oh.
In comparison. I played softball, rec league at Rotary Park in high school. I think a lot of people did, which was fun.
Yeah, I played
softball.
Everybody dude, you and I were on a fucking team with 90% girls that only wanted to talk to their friends.
That is true.
Fucking sucked, and I'm competitive as shit. So it's annoying.
We had a couple decent people on our team though.
We did.
But it was like four. It was like 4 of us carrying the entire team.
Corey and Shelby. Corey just got his wisdom teeth pulled, and they were going to catch a ball and fucking collided. He just had his wisdom teeth pulled. Fucked his shit up.
I think he had got them pulled like the day before, or maybe 2 days before, and he like played a softball game.
Fuck damn.
Why?
I don't know.
I guess he just wanted to play, and he was like all drugged up too.
Yeah.
I think that's why they ran into each other.
Were you guys good at playing softball?
Yeah, we were actually really good.
Yeah.
I remember one time, I wasn't good at all, but that's beside the point. One time, like, I knew how to play softball, but you know, sometimes you just like if everyone's like watching you and it's like all up to you. Well, I forgot what I was doing and I caught the ball and instead of like tagging the person to get him out, I threw the ball at them.
Nice.
I did that one time, but like
no, I didn't do
it was
that.
when I was pitching. When we didn't have anybody to pitch on our team, so I had to be pitcher. And somebody hit the ball like super. It was a girl. They hit the ball like super close. It was like right in between me and the catcher. And our catcher was a girl, and she was like not about to go run up and get it. So I ran up to go get it, and this girl was running to first base, and where I was standing, like she was right in
first baseman.
Yeah, she was right in the same direction as the first baseman. So I didn't even try. I just instinctively threw it.
That's what I did too.
And it blasted this girl right in her spine.
Yeah.
And she just like dropped like a plank. Like she was like, and I was like, damn, that had to look so intentional.
I remember, I think it was like Jake Keller or somebody playing softball because I was on first base. I remember catching the ball and he just hit me and fell back. And I was like, beach.
That's why that was like one of the best things that I loved about playing first base is when like if it was close
and you could just catch him and fucking
and there'd be
shoulder check the shit
there'd
out
be
of him.
somebody who would like try and run like through the base, but like you were already about to catch the ball, so obviously you're not going to step off of it.
Yeah.
And they would assume you would be, but
they just collide and they're going to fall. It's fucking great.
Yeah, so
softball, both that was rec too. And then wrestling, and then I played rugby my senior year too. That was fun, and then I think that's it. Like I played a lot of rec sports, but I didn't play a lot at high school.
I played football once in middle school and once early in high school, but then wrestling became
was
both
fun.
of our biggest things.
Yeah, that was a good time. Rugby was fun. You should.
I wish I would have.
I got talked into it, like Denigian and Kramer, I think, and Sawyer.
Yeah, Drew Stewerman would always want me to play, but I didn't for some reason. Yeah. I wish I would have.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Yeah, we got your guys' hand-me-down jerseys.
Oh, really?
Team.
Those
we didn't get
the monster ones.
Yeah, but we weren't even allowed to keep them. We had to give them back.
What?
Yeah.
They're tight as shit.
I know.
I couldn't like wearing those things. Like that was the shitty thing about rugby. You wore like these rock hard shorts. Like they were stiff as shit. Like they've been.
Would they
starch
them?
Pretty much.
No, they had like. So, like, depending on what position you played, sometimes you have to grab onto the pockets.
Yeah, that's true.
So they're really thick so that they don't break and rip.
Oh, really?
And then
yeah.
the shirt you wore is skin tight. Like, I was being out there on a cold day, you would just see steam rolling off your body because this thing would be like...
For real.
Because, people grab it and throw you down, so...
Yeah.
Dude, that was a fun... Like, I remember my first day out there, I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? What's that? What's that?
I was like one of the biggest girls on the team. There's only two people bigger. There was only two people bigger than me. There was only two people bigger than me, and then I played college too. Actually, I played for EC.
Yeah, no. After high school, everybody in rugby wore fucking pads on their head because of the concussions and shit. And I'm like, you know what? I'm good.
I remember one time I busted my ear, and I thought I was gonna get cauliflower ear because it was like.
That's why. That's why I always wore
headgear in wrestling. Yeah,
like
fuck.
You had to wear headgear during like the normal season because it was like a.
But during practice,
it was like a high school rule.
Yeah.
But like during the off season, you didn't have to wear headgear.
Yeah.
And nobody did. But I was like, no.
Well, I remember like we had to since I have long hair, you have to braid your hair because they pull it. They're rough. Like they will pull your hair. So like I remember I would braid it super tight, and then I would take like a sweatband and I'd put it over like my ears, and then I'd tape it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
shit.
I tape my ears back because they'll rip it. Yeah. Damn. They're brutal.
I feel like we could have been super good at rugby.
Dude,
that's like one of my main regrets.
I would miss practices, and he'd still be like, "Yeah, you're starting." Because
me
and Eric Kramer were the two biggest guys in the front row. Like
who?
Eric Kramer. I think that sounds like his name.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know.
Eric Kretz.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
And him and I were the two guys with like Denigian being the hooker, the guy who gets the ball.
He's a hooker,
I think.
It's in the front.
But But it was us two in the fucking middle, and dude, we were the biggest dudes. Like we'd push through everybody.
You guys
It was
demolished
so much fun.
I don't even know.
There were these kids playing that we just like. I'd be like, hey, see ya.
It was.
See ya. I was pushing.
Is that the position you ended up playing?
Oh yeah, pretty much every time. I was huge. They weren't gonna fucking stop
I
me.
ended up being flanker.
Okay.
Because out of everyone, I could still run it and tackle.
Yeah, Kretz and I were big enough to where it wasn't even a fucking problem.
Yeah.
It was awesome. That's what made me want to keep playing. I was like, yeah, I'm a big dude. This is awesome.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, you have to be able to run.
Oh, yeah. Like, we ran the ball and everything, but it's so fun.
I hated going to practice because they'd make us run.
Yeah.
And I'd be like...
I didn't go sometimes, but he wasn't going to not
That's
start
how it was
the big
for us,
dude.
too. Yeah.
I wanted to try out for rugby, but
You didn't even have to try. You just had to show up.
well, I only have one kidney, and the coach knew it because I tried talking to them about it, and they were like, "Yeah, you're a liability. We don't want you." And I'm like, "No."
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I could die literally if with impact sports. Like, if I get impacted too hard on my left side, my kidney goes into failure. I literally would die. So.
Damn, that's intense.
Yeah. So growing up, my dad had a boat, so I did a lot of water sports. I would wakeboard and I surfed. I never skied.
Ski zone.
But
not bad.
we did the tubing and things
I guess
like that.
I guess if we're talking sports, like I've skied and snowboard. Like our family used to go to New York every year.
Mm-hmm.
North New York?
Shut up. And then when I met...
Wait, so you guys haven't played sports since high school?
Yeah.
I played softball once in the military. But... like on a base league.
I'm trying to think. Played paintball.
That doesn't count.
That's kind of sport.
No.
I felt like I ran.
Yeah.
That was a lot of running.
You moving doesn't count as a sport.
Should. It fucking should. My fat ass doesn't need to run.
Speaking of sports, we've been playing tennis.
We have.
Fuck that noise.
We should
It's
play
a lot of
My
work.
grandma showed me how to play that when I was younger.
Okay,
Fuck tennis.
Well, come play tennis with us
like
then,
a
because we
square?
start sweating.
Yeah,
Are you guys gonna move to a country club?
We are.
Yeah, we are. We have matching
You gonna
headbands
golf
too.
on the weekends
Yeah,
afterwards?
I got that Adidas tracksuit, and I don't wear a shirt.
Do you wear the
underneath it, and I
white?
get a
Do you like?
gold chain.
And his
Do you wear
chain,
the white Adidas skirt thing they make for women?
He wears it, not me.
That's what I thought. I'll have
Yeah.
to borrow it from you. I don't have one yet.
They don't make them in my size. But
Do you play,
anyway,
do you play Wii Sports?
I do. Wii Sports is dope. You fight that fucking black dude that beats your ass every time. He's like the advanced
I
level
know what you're
dude.
talking
Yeah,
about.
you know what I'm talking about. But no, man, snowboarding's fun, skiing's fun. But when I met Brittany's family, like we tubed all the time at Norris Lake, and we skied sometimes. But I started wakeboarding really and surfing with her family. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work.
I'm scared
For which
to
part?
ski
Oh.
since I tore my ACL.
Skiing's not bad. It's just boring because you're just kind of you go left and right and you kind of stay there. Wakeboarding's more.
We went to Maryland and they're real slopes. Like you have to go
Wait,
on a
are
slope.
you talking like snow ski?
Yeah.
Okay,
snow
sorry, I was
ski.
talking water ski too.
Oh no, I
Well,
tried that, but I
I've-
couldn't stand up.
I've snow skied and snowboarded. Snowboarding's fun.
Yeah, no, I tore my ACL and now I'm
Yeah, it's all hard on your knees.
terrified. I don't think I'll.
Well,
I'll
it's
ever
hard on your
ski
knees
again.
because if it's not 100% like powder, which is usually not, they
No,
usually
I
groom it.
completely tore my ACL.
Well, I know, but I'm saying if it's like groomed or ice, it's harder on
I
your
know,
knees
but
than
when
even
we
powder.
went to Maryland, you know how like the slopes here, they're not real. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
they're all,
the
like,
ones
the
there are
fakes.
real, and they were intense. Like, but when I fell, like you go up a mountain to go up another. So like it's not like you go to the top and go down. Like you go up and then up another one and then up another one.
Oh,
and then,
damn.
Yeah, so you go down. So even after I fell, I still had to ski down 2 mountains to get to the bottom.
I was snowboarding in New York and I caught ice, did a flip, and landed on my shoulder. I separated my shoulder blade from my collarbone. That fucking sucks.
That's how you know you suck at snowboarding.
Did you guys go skiing for gym for outdoor fitness? Did
I
you
didn't
guys
do that.
I took outdoor fitness.
I took handball
Both
and ping
years.
pong with Montague after he blew his hands
Oh
off.
my god.
I did too, actually.
So Nubby tried to teach me how to ping pong.
How'd that go?
He had to have somebody else show the class how to ping pong.
Actually, let's get into the
Hey,
craziest.
he did it to him fuck himself.
I know.
First
I
of
know.
all, I don't like,
Well, I
dude.
don't know if what
you
I know is the real
you
story.
blew your. For the most part, from what I know, you blew your own hands off.
He told us because
Fireworks.
Yeah. We had
so
this class
you can't be mad if somebody makes a joke like, dude, you did it to your fucking self.
Didn't he make jokes about himself?
Kinda, but like, you still didn't feel comfortable making fun of him.
He never acted any different though. Like, was the weird thing. Like,
his brother was a math teacher, and they're both weird.
If I blew both my hands off, like,
oh no, I can't imagine.
You'd be like, yo, ping pong soap. I know you didn't see that, but I just like pumped my fist together real quick, and it was funny because he's nubby like that.
Oh my god.
He's handy capable, I guess, at this point.
Damn, that's great. Like, what kind of firework would that had to have been?
Class B.
Blow.
Have you seen the Class Bs that are loud that we shoot at the fireworks show?
I know, but for that to blow both your hands off.
The thing is,
that's a fucking explosion.
And then she'd be like, yeah, I'm going to continue to teach handball.
Yeah, right, like, I'm going to teach handball and ping pong. Oh, something you need your hands for. Interesting. Why don't you go for soccer? That'd help.
Well,
soccer and kick golf. I don't know. Figure it out.
I'll never get
figure it out.
Good one.
Let's do soccer and running.
There you go.
I ain't gonna set.
I like it. I like it a lot.
He was... he had a good attitude about it, I guess. Well, what are you gonna do? Be mad? Like, you did it.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Outdoor fitness was the best gym class, though, for sure. I took it at the end of school, though, so we didn't do that ski trip.
I took it, and then I took summer gym, because I didn't like being sweaty for the school.
Yeah,
I had bowling, so we'd order Domino's Pizza and go bowling.
It was bowling and basketball.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It was a good time. High school.
Outdoor fitness was the best, though. You had to go on field trips.
Yeah.
We went canoeing. We went canoeing, and we went on a bike trip to, like, Cedarville or something.
Oh, we went to, like, Xenia. We had a bike to Xenia.
I never went. I never took that class.
That was fun.
But,
I remember when we went skiing. Do you remember Jaspreet?
Yeah.
We were on the lift, and I was like, all right, are you ready to jump off? He's like, what do you mean? I was like, you jump off. That's how you get off the mountain. He's, like, freaking out, because I was like, I'm going to push you if you don't jump. You know what I'm talking about?
That's going to help him.
And he's, like, freaking out, and I was like, I'm just kidding. You just, like, you get to the top, and then you come off. But he didn't know how to turn his skis. So, like, there's, like, a wall. So he would just get off and then wait to run into the wall. And then he'd, like, do this little step thing to turn, and then he'd go down every single time.
It's definitely a white American sport.
I've never been skiing or snowboarding.
Dude, wow. I'll tell you what.
I went when I was way younger.
I grew up skiing with my dad's side of the family. Because that's something we just did every year.
Let's go this year.
Let's do it.
Hold on.
I wanted to go last year, but it didn't really...
Skiing's fun until you cross your skis or fuck up your ankles.
No,
that's what I did.
Not skiing.
It's going to be some bullshit.
I don't want to go skiing.
I snowboard, and it's a lot of fun. And I taught her how to snowboard a little bit, too.
I'll have to take you guys, like, surfing this summer on my dad's boat. It has a lot of the same, like, foot techniques with surfing.
It's a lot harder on your fucking knees.
Oh, man. It's fine.
Making a drink is just quite difficult when it falls.
He spilled it everywhere.
Shut up. Nobody asked you.
Here's your 1-ply toilet paper to clean it up.
Hey, don't fuck with my 1-ply.
Literally the only person I ever met that buys 1-ply.
Dude, I grew up with it.
That's weird.
Okay, I bought nice, comfy toilet paper. It gets stuck in my fucking ass crack. Do you want me to pick that shit out for the next 3 hours or have a little bit of anal bleeding? You know, it's choices. Choices. I take the anal bleeding. It'll clear up after a little bit.
God.
At least I don't have to pick toilet paper out of my butt crack. Don't fucking judge me. You make the hard decisions. The strongest wills make the toughest decisions or something. Something along those lines.
I feel like you have a lot of butt issues is what I'm getting
No
at
shit. It's because I use this 10-ply and 1-ply. My ass is like, I don't know what I need. That's why I buy baby wipes. It's like a middle ground where I can like fix my shit a little bit in between the bleeding and the fucking 10-ply.
You know, I told you should have got him some butt cream.
Oh, I don't know what kind of butt cream you use, but I don't need no butt cream. I'm good with
sure? It sounds like you do. It sounds like you need a lot of it from what you just explained.
Butt cream definitely does not sound like something I need. You guys keep enjoying what you're doing with your butt cream, but keep it to yourself. Is it KY? KY butt cream? Keep it to yourself.
That's funny.
Yeah, no. I don't need none of that. Fucking nasty ass.
Everything you just said, and then you're gonna call somebody else a nasty ass.
Hey.
Yeah, you definitely have the nasty ass, as you pointed out several times throughout the night.
It's probably the hairiest here.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
I'll take your word for it.
Let's go with that.
Yep.
Get a little personal on this podcast.
Oh, last time I was on a cruise, they had a hairy chest contest.
That's weird.
Just
I feel
saying.
like there's...
I have just an overall announcement. If you wear a button-up shirt, you can take off that little button by your neck, the very top one, but that's it. Don't go any further down. You
I feel like
fucks.
any more
I have one kid at work that has like 2 down, and he wears a silver chain. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Does he wear a shirt underneath it?
No.
No.
No. And I'm like, are you trying to pick up dudes at work? Get your shit together.
Is it working?
No. He's still weird as shit. It's like, motherfucker, button that shit up and get to work. You never got time for that.
Well, he's clearly got your attention.
It's fucking annoying.
Yep.
He's younger than me, and I'm like trying to guide him in the right direction, but maybe his direction's
Is that
another
direction
way.
your direction?
It's not. I think he's in the dude direction. He likes his Honda Shadow, and he likes picking up dudes on the weekends.
I thought only like Middle Eastern cab drivers did the more than 2 buttons with the chain.
No shit, but here we are. Middle Eastern cab drivers. Holy shit. Yeah, that's accurate. He's like up part-time with Uber. Dude, fuck that kid.
That's
What?
Nothing.
Get my face. Show my podcast.
Listen, Linda.
Linda. Yeah. Anyway, so there's a lot of sports-related stuff we talked about here. So I don't know if we got to you guys on what the sports you've played.
On the sports?
Yeah, like high school.
Yeah. Brittany didn't play sports.
Okay, I figured
Yeah,
that.
we talked about that for like 30 minutes.
Like homeschool, like
the hell were you?
She played on. I was getting back to Elena.
I said that
Yeah,
I play rugby
shots
and
about rugby.
softball.
And soccer.
And soccer.
So you didn't say you said soccer when I was talking about soccer. But
I said I played you in soccer, but I didn't actually play.
Okay, I was looking for a background story, but whatever. All right, chime in on mine. Cool.
You know what's weird is I remember both of you guys in high school and middle school, but I never remember seeing Austin.
Both of who?
Like you guys, like you and
Oh,
Brittany.
yeah.
Like I remember playing you in soccer, and if he was on your team, but I don't remember him.
Yeah, we were.
When did I fucking meet? When did I meet everybody?
Because I've known you since middle school.
Oh, I've known him since 4th grade, Valley Elementary.
I had Alina and I became
We had
friends
math.
8th grade, and then we like just knew
We didn't
each
see
other.
we didn't see each other at all in high
Yeah,
school.
and then senior year we
Not even senior. The last day of school, we became friends.
literally.
That's how it works.
Yeah, it was like the last week of school we became super close, and then
I met my wife in 7th grade.
uh-huh.
What class?
I think it was Miss Headland's read.
Oh, it
like
was.
math. Or
I was
it
with
reading?
Trevor Heinrich. I was
Dude.
friends with him then. And I remember Tyrese
Oh gosh.
was a buddy of
yes.
mine, and he was in the
I think
he was in
Tyrese. Not
Tyrese.
Tyrese.
Ah, fuck it.
He lived in my neighborhood.
Well, he was
was
in that
funny.
class the period before us, and told me the answer to one of her questions for like a full size candy bar, and I fucking told her, she's like, "Where'd you find the answer?" I'm like, "I thought of it," and I got the full fucking candy bar, but she questioned it like, "Did you know?" Yeah.
I think we had English together seventh grade.
What teacher?
I don't remember the teacher, but it was like Sean Johnson was in our class. Do you remember?
Yeah, I do. I remember.
Do you remember you guys used to like trade pencils and stuff like that? Like he would make little. You know what I'm talking about? He would make like the pencils into like people, and you guys would like trade random things.
Okay, that I don't
What the fuck was going on in that class?
Sounds like some black market shit.
It does.
Sounds like an episode of American Pickers.
Sounds like making a murder. We traded pencils of people, and then later went on to stabbing people.
Do you remember those Hornet things?
Dude, oh fuck! I'm glad you brought that up. I had a class with It was Miss Vollmer's class, science or whatever.
Science 9
with Ashley Shepard and Chris Gladney, and Graham Hastings.
Oh god.
And I shot Graham with one of them, like a paper clip that I bent in half, and it fucking stuck in his arm. Boom! And dude, like it. It was that or like a really solid paper one, but it left a fucking welt on this motherfucker. Fucking Hornets were legit. Beating kids' ass from a distance.
Oh my gosh.
That in Saturday school, you were in that little room and you got to like...
How many Saturday schools did he get?
I just got one, I think.
Wait, in middle school or
high school?
High school.
I think. Because I changed my...
Okay, you're talking about in-school suspension. What's that?
Oh, yeah. I had an in-school suspension because I...
That shit was torture.
Austin had early dismissal. He's like, dude, just change yours to mine. I changed it and fucked it up, and they noticed. They called my mom to clarify the time and fucked me. So I went to in-school suspension. And it was like a corner room, and it was like foam on the insulation and shit. Just throw pencils up at it.
Anytime you had to go to the bathroom, you had to be escorted by the security guard.
Yeah, it was like prison.
When you went to lunch, you had to be escorted
like
there
like a chain guard. Gang. You walked in with, bring them in. You fucking stopped there like fuck.
You're like saying one of
those little songs.
Dude.
Singing his little song.
That's for real what it felt like. You felt like you were in jail.
It did. Fuck, what else?
Brittany, did you ever get detention or in-school suspension?
Wait.
No, there was one time that they threatened me with a detention, but that was when they took our busing away.
Oh, yeah.
And the bell literally just rang as I walked in, and my first period teacher, God bless her, but she made me go to the office to get like a suspension. So I called my dad right away because I knew they were going to call him.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. So he wrote this huge letter saying how they're wasting manpower on giving students detention when their asses need to be out there giving us busing, and it's their fault that we don't have funding. Right. And he was like, you can take this and shove it up your ass. That's basically what he said at the end.
My mom always used to threaten, like, do you want to ride the bus? Like, Mom, there's no busing. What are you going to do? Dude,
you were close enough
to walk. Yeah, you could walk.
I know. Shut up.
That would have been a long-ass walk.
Fuck all that.
But it was close enough.
Dude, on the early dismissals, like exam days, I would walk home before I had a car.
I remember I got detention one time for being late, and I was like, yeah, I'm not coming. Like, my mom's not going to pick me up. Like, I can't.
I got an office referral in my math class with Mr. Denlinger.
Oh, God. That's his name.
It was an old dude. I had Hunter Malone, Kelly Ogati. Just shouting out all these names. You're welcome. Becca Murphy, a few other people. Well, I'd put signs on people's back. I'd take a piece of paper and 2 pieces of tape, and I'd like lightly flick it so it'd stay on their back. And we did this for like a fucking week. Like Taryn Hill.
Yeah.
Put on his back like future child molester.
Oh
fucking hilarious. Becca Murphy put spank me. It was hilarious. Well, one day, I didn't realize we were having a test, and I put one on Becca's back and said, I fuck on the first date. And we took a test, and Denlinger walks to the back of the classroom to the girl next to me, like to her left, so like 2 over from me, and looks and sees the sign. He's like, who did that? And she points right the fuck at me, and I'm like, bitch, the fuck? So he walks up there, this like, don't come up here. I'm like, fuck. I go up there, I was like, hey, we're friends. It was just a joke. She knows it's a joke. We're cool. He's like, yeah, I still got to write an office referral. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
What's an office referral?
You got to go talk to your office person. I had Mr. Gilbert.
Oh, my God.
That dude,
I hate it.
That dude is weird. Like, he was oddly strange, but he was cool with me for everything we talked about.
Who is it?
Mr. Gilbert.
I know.
His daughter went in our grade too, but He talked to me.
There was two Gilberts.
Yeah,
one was
yeah.
the history teacher, and one was the
office administrator. Mm-hmm. But he talked to me. He's like, well, we talked to Becca, and she said she was your friend. So the fact that it's okay with you guys are cool with it, you're not getting suspended for 3 days. And I was like, yeah, I told my teacher this, and he didn't believe me, so I got an office referral. Told him we were fine and we're friends, and it was okay. And dude, thank God for Becca. Like, praise her. She could have got me suspended for 3 days for saying, no, fuck that. I didn't like that. So, appreciate you, Becca. But dude, I talked to him, but he's like, you're still going to get the detention from Denlinger. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Fine. So, he wrote on the detention, I fuck on the first date, word for word. My mom read that and wrote him a letter saying, how dare you? If my son's going to write I fuck on the first date, why shouldn't you be setting a better example as a teacher? He didn't make eye contact with me for like 2 weeks after what my mom wrote on there for him when I got back from the detention. My mom raised... Oh, dude.
I remember
in fucking elementary school at Valley, we had a payphone there, and I got my sister to dial 911 because like, haha, that'll be fun. Nobody will answer, but it's cool, right? No, they removed the payphone and called her into the office and gave her shit. Then I had her do it at my grandma's house too. I was a stupid fucking kid, but I thought it was the funniest thing. Like the cop showed up to my grandma's house and was like, "Oh, did you know 911?" She'd look over at us, and I was like, "Not me." Went right to my sister.
You're just like,
dude, the amount of hell my sister and I raised is just fucking crazy. We did not get along, and it's just. We were bad kids. I was a bad kid. I got suspended from the bus. I got kicked out the bus for I was picking on somebody. The second time I was jumping seats.
Yeah.
Like moving around to talk to people.
Did you ever have assigned seats on the bus?
Yeah. They had two people's name on where they're going to sit. And I'd jump around because fuck all that.
I remember we had 3 to my seat and they wanted me to take my French horn home. I was like, there's not even room for me on this seat. Where am I going to put this horn?
Or whenever you got the wheel well seat and you hardly had any leg room.
Fuck
I know exactly
that
what
was
you're
the
talking
worst.
But on my last write-up on the bus, some kid kept fucking with me every day, at least that's what I told myself at the time. How true it is, I don't know. I think they kept, fucking with me, trying to trip me or something. So I was sitting down one day and they were walking by and I threw their head into the metal side of the bus.
Oh my god.
And I got kicked off the bus for 10 days. I remember, because it was at the bus depot's at Maine Elementary.
Yeah.
And my parents were like, we have to go over there. They said they need to talk to us. I was like, I didn't do that. No, I didn't do that. Yeah, they pulled up the video from the school bus.
They had video?
They had video on those. And they were like, what's that? I'm like, oh, fuck. So, pretty much I got kicked off the bus for 10 days, and they said, one more time, I'm off for the year. And my dad's like, if you're off for the year, you're fucking walking to school. And I was like, I'm not walking to school.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah, that kind of stopped the violence on the bus.
I remember one time I got in trouble for being, you know how they put those cones to direct traffic?
Yeah.
In the corner, but it was always in a parking spot.
Yeah.
And my car's really little, so I would always just move it so I could park my car there. And Gary saw me one time. Out of all the people, he cared. And he pulled me into the office to yell at me, and they were like, we could take your parking pass away. And I was like, if you take my parking pass away, not only am I going to be late to school, I'm just not going to come.
What do you want me to do?
So you rather me miss school? And they were getting all mad at me, and they're like, we're going to call your mom, we're going to call your mom. I was like, call my mom. She's worse than I am. Where do you think I got it from? Go ahead, call my mom.
They wanted you
what do you think is going to happen?
They wanted you there. They wanted you on time. They got rid of busing, but the parking was shit. The traffic was shit.
Bad. It was so
everything was shit. And they're like, "That's your fault."
Yep.
I'm pretty sure you can't manage your money well, so it's your fault.
Yeah.
You need a new music department? Fix your busing, bud.
Yeah. They're talking about building another school. They said there's too many kids.
What about Trayvon? They built that whole school.
No, they're talking about, because my dad was telling me how they had a meeting for the parents.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Okay, quick side note. My parents, Beaver Creek likes to do this. They like to raise property tax for the schooling.
Did you vote for the levy?
No, I didn't. I'm not in Beaver Creek. I don't vote for it. But they like to raise the property tax which fucks everybody who has a little bit of land instead of doing an income tax, which would equally charge everybody. Especially people that have kids that live in apartments. I get it. You might not have the money, but you have kids, so that's kind of your fault. It should be an income tax. Like, my parents pay out the ass in property tax for these fucking school levies that half you cunts want to pass that don't really pay for. Income tax, better, you contribute, you're a piece of shit.
Wow, that's extreme.
Dude, I've been hearing nothing but bullshit, and I'm trying to buy this property over there. You know how much they pay in tax? It's $650 a month.
So why didn't you vote for
in
it?
taxes.
Did you vote?
That's a fucking rent. No, I didn't. I'm not in Beaver Creek. I can't vote.
It's Greene County. It's not like just Beaver Creek.
I don't think
it's by county.
If you were looking at that land, then why wouldn't you vote against it?
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, but it's not for sale. It's not something I.
Just saying.
We already. They're doing a bunch
of. You need to be the change in the world
Shut
that
the
you
fuck
see.
up.
I got mad at him for not voting.
What?
He didn't go vote.
I didn't even know there was voting.
You did know there was voting because I told you.
After you told.
And I was like, I'll come pick you up.
No,
I was like, no.
I just got off work.
I also just got off work.
But I just
non-voting ass bitch. You didn't live in Beaver Creek. But yeah, they are fucking people with property. So that's my quick little rant for the day. Anybody have any final thoughts? Oh, while you do that, think of some final thoughts real quick. I'm gonna find the meme of the week. I have a pretty good one.
The meme of the week.
But
final
go on.
Thoughts.
Final thoughts.
Well, Dalton got all his cries out for the night. Trust me, there will be more tomorrow.
There'll be plenty tomorrow. I write them down so I can just specifically tell you guys.
I know, I can see all the teardrop stains on the paper.
I got a teardrop tattoo from where I cries.
Meme of the week. I feel like there's been a lot.
Well, here's a funny one that's all words, so you know, that's where I was seeing the picture. You're not fat. Come on, chin up. No, the other one.
I saw that one. That was funny.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
Damn, that's a weak ass meme of the week, though.
Okay, Coca-Cola responded to complaints in 1891. Oh, did someone get addicted to crack? There you go. There's a funny one for you.
Wait,
guys.
did you guys see that Burger King came out with like
the unhappy meal?
The unhappy meal?
Yeah.
But they only sell them in like big cities.
It was like angry meal. Yeah, but
it's like
the closest Burger King by LaFino's is like closed down now.
They have the one
They've been
right by the mall.
down
Yeah, they got the one by the
years.
green.
There's one by my house.
There's one by
Walmart.
us, I
Burger
think,
King's-
in
yeah,
Fairborn.
right.
Yeah.
I feel like Burger King's main thing is just to shit on McDonald's at all times.
Yeah, and they
It's
do a wonderful job at that.
Wendy's Twitter is fucking awesome.
I don't have Twitter.
I don't either, but I see the fucking memes made from it. Wendy's on point, dog. They got the snapbacks. It's great. Well, I think this was a successful little podcast talking about sports, shitting in urinals, and you know, just day-to-day activities. Shitting in urinals. Joey. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Alright. You got anything?
Don't forget it's Mother's Day today now.
Oh, yeah. Thank your mom for putting up with your bullshit for however old you are. Because you know she deserves that. And we'll see you guys next time.